Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Chris called us to put in a floor for him. He's a viewer, so we're happy to do that, and I hope he's not disappointed when he finally meets the crew. He has this real nice 3-car garage, nice big doors on it, perfect size for, you know, an actual garage that you work on cars in. So over in this area, this is bay number 1. We're going to recess this floor down 6 inches thick in this entire area, 5.5 to 6 inches thick. He's putting in a car lift. Nice high ceilings in here. So that gets a car lift. We're going to pour that area a little thicker. And then this is all our standard 4-inch thick concrete. This door gets an 1.5 lip step down. These doors just get a tapered sill. The whole floor is sloped 2 inches from back to front. No floor drains in here. Just makes it a little bit nicer if you're under the car on a creeper. No floor drains to work around. So that's what we're doing here. So we'll go ahead and get started grading. We'll get the sills on, tamped, wire mesh, rebar. We'll get this all set up and get it poured tomorrow. Finishing up the last bit of grading in this corner. Stan's going to start tamping. I'll jump out and rake here a little bit. Pretty good. We'll let him get that tamped. Okay, this is coming together real nice. Working on these steps. It took me 2 layouts. We found a couple of obstacles. We did our max 8 inches down. We'll just chip this edge off a little bit. We're trying to get it down for our headroom 6'8" down. We want to be just maybe just a little bit lower than that, but that's what we're shooting for. So I pulled these all back, and I can't go back anymore because we got these little footers sticking up here, and that's right in line with my bottom step. So we'll just knock that edge off. So I can't get them back anymore, and I can't get them lower anymore. So that's 6'8". So we're just below it, and then we have 2-inch reveal, and then 1 full step inside there. So we'll go ahead and get these in position, and not a huge obstacle, but we don't want to show too much of that. Okay, so we got layout on these steps has been somewhat of a challenge. We keep revealing different obstacles. We've got footers sticking out. headroom. We finally got it. 11.5-inch treads. It's just tight here. We'll get some footage when we're done, and we'll talk about it. Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. We're pouring this floor today. Just pulling the mixer up right now to the doorway. And first we're going to wheel the steps. Looks good. We're going to wheel the steps that we got ready, and then we'll go ahead and just shoot the floor. Steve's tying the rebar in place on our chairs with the wire. We were short a couple rods yesterday, so they just got them on the mixer. Looks like we're about ready.
So I know we had a question on one video about what the chairs were. These are the chairs. See how they go in underneath the wired rebar and hold them up?
Truck, pulling them up to the overhang, just shy of that. Underway. I'll get a little bit of this. They'll take some of that concrete and do a mix. That's a little light right there. Okay, I gotta go to work. These front loader trucks are nice with a good driver. It eliminates two guys. One guy moving the chute, another guy giving them directions, or just really helpful.
All right, my dad's doing the finishing straight edging. Just working it back through the door. When he gets it pulled back to the door tracks, we'll set 2 points and make sure that's nice and flat, so whenever the garage door comes down, it's a nice seal. And we're like 12 inches high, so all the excess concrete we'll just pull down, rake out thin, and the homeowner will cover it with gravel whenever they do the driveway. Matt's over there checking the doors. You always want to make, especially whenever the doors are already in, you want to make sure you double check where they're landing. You don't want to have a hump or anything in it from the bull float.
We patted this out 3.5 inches for a brick ledge. So after the bolt loading, Matt will come back with a 8-foot straight edge, check it for level, check it for height, just true it up, take any little humps or bumps or ripples, low spots. When we close those doors, we just want a nice tight fit. Okay, steps and a floor. It went pretty good. A little bit of raking and dragging, but went pretty good. Still pretty soft. The steps are holding real nice. Matt's just going down them, rolling, edging the front of them. That way, as they get tighter, it's one thing done. Fired up a heater over there, try and get the temperature up. It's not really holding heat in here very well, but at least it's helping. Jim pulled the lip board off and start working on the sill. Hold real nice. The top's not quite ready to trowel yet. Kids are coming out shortly. We're going to do some handprints. This is an ideal spot where we're going to get a crack. Right off of that corner, right off of that corner. Usually on a 45-degree angle or a slight angle of some sort off of these corners. So I want to get a control cut in here. Even if we would wait and do this in a saw cut tomorrow, chances are real good you'll get a hairline off of that tonight. Just put a tool cut in there right now. Corner, corner. Now that's pretty good, but you can help it out a little bit more. Take a tip of your float. Just open that up more, give it some more separation. And then clean it right back up. Remember, you saw that first here at TSH Concrete. Slide that out for me. Tom's taking a trowel, just cutting under the steps. Just one more thing we can do while concrete's wet, get it all nice and straight, evened up. Makes it a little bit nicer when the concrete's tighter. Okay, that's finishing up down there. Okay, this sill, like we said earlier, no 2x4 lip, it's just a slight taper on it. So we took our time straight edging. We have a nice even plane going across here, so you don't want to lose that. Keep your float nice and flat. Make sure your toe and your heel are all the way down. Forward. Scraping it from the board. This is where you just gotta feel it. Board up to line. Okay. Nice flat trowel at the top. And a slight angle, light pressure. Trowel in the taper part. And I just take our 6-inch radius edger, 6-inch edger, roll that front. Now that's all ready to be broomed. So this rubber on the door will come down and set here. So we want everything out here broomed. So we'll hold a string 3/4 of an inch in, 3/4 of an inch in, and just a real light. Okay, I can see my line. That's all I want to see. Now I'll broom that to that line. So they'll do all 3 doors. And then when the door closes, it'll close right on that broom mark. Broom outside, smooth floor inside. Well, the concrete's setting up a little slow, but that's to be expected. It's pretty cold out. The homeowner's going to bring some kids out. We're going to do some handprints right in this corner. And he agreed to get some of that on video. Okay, here we go. Number 1. That's it. Kind of wiggle them, get them deep in there. And then straight up when you're done. Perfect. Let me see that hand. Nice. Hey, it looks like mine. Alright, next.
What are you talking about? Put your hand out nice and wide. Kneel down. Put your knee out. Ready? Set. Push it down and wiggle. Ready? Straight up. Yeah.
Alright, let me see that hand.
Okay.
Then you can take a Sharpie marker and paint her fingernails. You ready, buddy?
See that? Fingers. Ready? Push your hand out.
Nice. Perfect.
What's your back?
There's not a good angle for this camera on these steps, so I'll just leave it set here. We'll get 1 or 2 of these pulled and we'll look for a new position. Concrete is getting a little bit tighter. See if we can't get these sills broomed. Just a nice straight line right out to underneath the door. Okay, so there's the 3 door sills with no lip. I'll head back and broom that one. Get this face. And then this. How's that look? Got their initials, handprints. Very nice. All this loose stuff, that's just laying there. That'll brush right off. Alright, almost ready to do the finish inside. First pass is all done. Matt's finishing up the steps. Okay, we got everything all closed up. It's still a little bit soft. Tom's just working his way on number 1 truck. It's just going to be a slow process. I'm not going to video all this. If you want to see how to trowel concrete, we have other more exciting videos than this. As always, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Hope you enjoyed the video.